You may have changed the future, but you didn't change our fate.
Hi, I'm Harry Binns, and this is how I scored the Terminator Dark Fate trailer from the QTube. So, first of all, the QTube is a great place where upcoming composers can get unscored clips of trailers, films. They're all unscored clips, they're all available to use royalty free, and you can post them how you like and use them to sort of showcase your skills. This is their latest clip, the Terminator Dark Fate trailer, which comes with the original dialogue and sound effects, so you can really see how your music works under dialogue and under sound effects and how it goes with quite a fast-paced action trailer, which is quite exciting. So let's jump right into it. So with my trailer, the first thing that sort of struck me was how dark the whole concept of the trailer was. This is Terminator, it's Dark Fate, it's all very moody, very gloomy, so I thought it all had to be quite low down and quite bassy. So therefore I was looking at really like moody voices and low synthesis, low basses, trying to really get a bit of grit back into the sound to mirror the images and what was going on the screen. So I started out with these low distant voices here. So these just straight away start it off a bit dark, a bit uneasy. There's sort of something dodgy going on. Sort of leaves you going a bit unsettled. We're not quite sure where the direction's going to take us. But then also it's Terminator. It's this driving metal machine that continues on. We all know Terminator. We all know how it works. So I put this big driving bass in, this synth bass, to keep drumming along that sort of inevitability of the Terminator in the background. And that develops the whole way through and gets richer and as we get to the end, it gets really distorted. Also, around the start, I needed to add a bit more interest, add a bit more dynamics, sort of give the characters a bit of their own tone, so I added in some little snippets of elements just to sort of colorize stuff. And some like darker pad guitars underneath it, just to add another layer of really dark depth into this trailer, because that's what I felt it needed. And then I just added in the brass to add a bit of dynamic to it. And I thought that moment there, her eyes opening, was a really significant moment. It's like she's waking up, she's arrived back in the present from the future. So that's a point really to highlight. And is she human? Is she a machine? We're not quite sure yet. So I added in sort of a bit of metal sounds, these storm drum sounds, to sort of give that hint that she might not be human. But that was a bit hollow by itself, so I needed to lead up to it, give it a bit of anticipation, so I thought I'd put some low down cellos in. And now we're starting to get Arnold Schwarzenegger turn up. He is the Terminator, so obviously an iconic character needs to have his iconic character theme. I didn't want to take over in this because it's a new chapter in the Terminator saga, so I added it really subtly as a very, very low bass. I think it's all like sub 100 hertz, just adding that old Terminator rhythm, the dun 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 dun. And when you layer everything on top of it, it's really subtle. Unless you've got headphones on, it's a little bit more obvious. But then we start adding in more strings, more like different pad elements, trying to add in a bit more dynamics into it.
Because I was her. My name is Sarah Connor. August 29, 1997 was supposed to be Judgment Day, but I changed the future.
And we had to add in some brass for Judgment Day when she mentions that. Then it needs to get more triumphant, so we're sort of adding in these new chords. We're going to add in new developments in the rhythm, lots more drums starting to come in, going to make it much more powerful. We need to emphasize the power. So I've got some low kicks, some low basses underneath that, really driving those drums forward, and then lots of toms on top.
1997 was supposed to be Judgment Day, but I changed the future. Saved 3 billion lives. Enough of a resume for you?
No. You may have changed the future.
Then we've got the voices coming in right at the end, sort of to drive up that this is swelling towards the end.
But you didn't change our fate.
And then you just left with that sub bass at the end underneath there. Nice. Got some nice elements in that last bit. We've got these collegnos which are underneath everything, just adding a bit more tone to the drum hits. And then again, we've got lots of low horns and bass in that, really just driving that low energy. And then I added in this string rhythm just to give it a bit more direction, a bit more momentum going towards the end. It needed to build up to a bit more, so this just adding some string arpeggios helped pull that back together. Then we put the voices in. And then let's see what it's like when we put it all together.
Talk fast.
You first.
Never seen one like you before. Almost human.
I am human. Just enhanced.
I can see you're very upset. I'm going to help you protect the girl.
Why do you care what happens to her?
Because I was her. My name is Sarah Connor. August 29, 1997 was supposed to be Judgment Day, but I changed the future. Saved 3 billion lives. Enough of a resume for you?
No. You may have changed the future, but you didn't change our fate.
So that's how I put together my version of the Terminator Dark Fate trailer. Please go and check out the QTube, they're doing loads of great stuff, and come back for more stuff. Hopefully there's more to come. Thanks, bye.